was splashing the soldier the game spitter. The truth why Parkway Gardens, aka O Block, is for sale is because it wasn't worth the investment no more. The owners of that apartment complex was losing too much money in every different kind of way. And they got tired of being in the red. Either break even or they lose. They was breaking even and losing. You got to understand, the owner of these projects just got fed up, just got tired. In their eyes and their business plans, they feel like they did everything they can do. They rehabbed the projects back in 2014. They spent $9.9 million in that. They built up the equity in it, $29.8 million or $9 million with Wells Fargo Bank. They got over $59 million in tax-exempt bonds from Illinois Housing Authority Development. So you got to understand, they did all that and the returns not adding up. The cons is starting to outweigh the pros by far. You know what the cons is, right? And you know what the con is, right? They keep wasting money in elevators. You know, renters keep breaking the elevators. They complaining. That's thousands and thousands, and they add up to $50,000, $100,000 to spend. Water damages, they keep happening. They keep breaking pipes and stuff. They keep breaking. That's tens of thousands of dollars. Bullet holes, they got to keep fixing bullet holes. Broken glass, they're breaking glass and damages in the walls, and they got to come out there and keep painting. All the murders and shootings is lowering the value of the property. They losing money by the day. Every time somebody gets shot, every time somebody get raped, beat up, robbed, killed, every kind of crime is happening in these projects, and it's getting reported on these websites, which is lowering the value of the property. So they losing. They losing on the 694 doors they got, which is over 13 acres of land. They losing. So why not, while you still, like, they might be in the red a little bit, or they just breaking even, right? Why not pull out right now before it's too late, before you get too deep in it? Why not pull out? Take that money, that's 694 doors, take that, sell that for, sell it for 20 million, 30 million, 10 million, 40 million, somewhere around there. And they might buy 1,000 doors. They might buy 800 doors. You know, they'll take that money and get that money from the banks, and they're investing in some more property, some more doors. They don't want to spend it on this because these people smart. They ain't trying to pay taxes on that, so they're going to dump it right back into housing authority. Now, they might break ties with the federal government and not do federal housing with the government no more, and just do something for the middle class or the rich. So if they do something for the middle class, they might lower the doors. They might get 400 doors, 200 doors, 250 doors, 350 doors, something like that. Yeah, they bought less doors, but they're going to get more profit off these. They fix it up, they rehab it, again, they fix it up to get a loan from the bank, probably another 10 million and 15 million for the middle class. But the middle class is not going to tear up their properties like how, renters was in these projects in Parkway and on O Block. They're not going to do that. They're going to take care of it more. So they're not going to lose a lot. The property value not going to go down because it's not going to be 100 shooting plus 50 murders, 100 murders, 30 murders, 40 murders out of one project. 1,000 robberies and 500 breaking-ins and about 100 rapes or 50 rapes or 20 rapes, even one rape, 3 rapes, still bad. They don't look good on the resume. Sex offenders, and that might be high. A lot of drug dealing. SWAT team always in there. ATF, FBI, Chicago PD always in there. There's not going to be so much in these middle class and these rich. So they done did it, they feel like. They're ready to relax and just not deal with the stress. Not get phone calls every day, 2 or 3 times out the day. Not seeing with their investment on the news every day, every other day. So, with Durk and Chief Keef trying to buy it, the owner of O Block won't sell it to them. No, they ain't gonna sell it to them. You think they want to sell it to somebody that's gonna, you know, be better for the community, that's gonna bring more programs. They got a lot of money. They just really focus on, you know, real estate, not got a career in this, doing this, doing this. You know, all the people there, they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it with a person that they got good credit history with the banks. They can get 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, or whatever they ask for from the banks to rehab the projects again. They bring programs in. They got this really wealthy, not rich, that's really wealthy. They can spend 100 M's, 60 M's, 70 M's on it, just like that. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna sell it to Durk or Chief Keef. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna do it. Just like the football teams wouldn't sell to them rappers. New Orleans Saints wouldn't sell to Birdman. The Panthers won't sell to Diddy. They turn down customers every day. They're not gonna sell it to them rappers, man. And if Durk or Chief would buy the projects, if they is having that type of money, would the people in the projects, would they stop paying? Would they tear up the project some more? Because they feel like they know them, they grew up with them, and they should, you know, look out for them more? Would they even be a good investment for Durk and Chief? Not saying they'll do it together, but, you know, if they came up with a team, because they'll need a team. They just couldn't buy it all with, you know, just one person. Like what Durk said, he don't care how much it costs. Yes, he do, because everybody got a price. Yes, he do. He know he don't got no 80 million just to throw, you know, 70 million, 60 million. If it's up there like that, 50 million. Come on, man. He ain't just finna cash out on that right there. Especially when he get the details and they get to talking and he really see the profit and the losses. He really get into it. The partnership on it, yeah. I say that'd be better. That'd be a better statement to say. Partnership on it. I wouldn't put 100% on that. That could make you go broke. Make you file bankruptcy. And the government take it back anyway. So with that, if I'm Durk or Keef, I would take baby steps with it. I would, you know, partnership with it. Maybe 25%, 30% of it, 40%. Maybe got control over the programs and, you know, rehabbing it, stuff like that. Not really, you know, 100% of it. Especially if you're not used to doing commercial property. You might got real estate and properties, but it's just single family homes, or, you know, a couple of townhomes or something like that. You ain't never bought no 100 doors, 50 doors. That's 694 doors. Is you really ready for that kind of challenge? Is you really ready for that? That's what Durk or Keef got to ask themselves. Is you ready for the investment? Ask Grant Cardone. Ask Grant Cardone, would he buy it? I bet you he'll say nah. Because that's the number of doors he be looking for. 694, that's what he be wanting. He wouldn't put his money into it. I mean, I get what they trying to say because they from there and they rappers. It's just a thing to say, but they wouldn't even sell it to him. Even if they really wanted to buy it, they wouldn't sell it to him. I'm telling you. They're going to sell it to somebody that's really serious, they got the money that's ready to go right now and they're ready to make changes right now. That's all they focus on. They don't do nothing else but that. That's what they trying to sell it to. Somebody who got a good history in commercial property and strong and can take where they left off at to the next level. That's what they want. I'm telling you, that's what they want. The next investor might take it, and because it is 13 acres, take that, and about 5 years from now, knock it down, put something else on it. Put a school there. Put a mall there. Shopping center there. Who knows? A bigger police department there. Understand that, man. So the new buyer might have different plans for that land right there. Understand that. He might buy it right now and keep it the same way. So the new owner might not rehab it. He might not ask the bank for all that money for rehab. He might do some little minor changes, repaint it, you know, something like that, do something to make up for a tax write-off or something. But he ain't gonna, because he got other plans for it. So he might not do it like that. And as time go on, he moving people out, family by family, boarding up houses. When they move out, he board up the house. 3 years down the road, it's 694 doors. 2 years go by, 3 years go by, now it's only 300 some doors. The rest of them boarded up. So it'd be house here, family here, board up, family here, boarded up. It'd be like that. That's how you know it's coming to an end. They got bigger plans for it. And you start shifting the people little by little. Not all at one time, because that's over 3,000 people, so not all at one time. So little by little, chunks by chunks. And, you know, play the game like that, man. It's business. That's all it is. It's business. And, you know, O-Block people, Parkway Gardens people, the original people, they'll be spread out over Chicago. That could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. It can be an all right thing. It'll push the violence. If people still got that same mindset, it'll push it all over the city or wherever they be at. It'll push it, mix it in. So dudes that was into it with this crew, they'll be your next door neighbor. They'll live 2 apartments or 2 houses down from you now. They didn't switch it up. The city switching, changing. That could be an idea. That could be a plan. But that's my take on the situation right here, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Gone.